Trammy McTramface.
He's into it. Say.
Hey, I'm Jesse, behind the camera is Will, and together we are TOPJAW. And today we are in Birmingham.
No, we're not.
No, we are in Liverpool. We got so carried away, we were enjoying ourselves so much, so caught up in the festivities that we forgot to film an intro, like completely, entirely. But that was only because our expectations were so wonderfully exceeded by Birmingham that we just didn't film one. We did get quite lit. It was like 2 PM and we were sideways. Birmingham, you're wonderful. Here it is. Take it off Will and Jess in the past. In true TOPJAW style, we're up at crack o'clock. Very early train from London to Birmingham, so it's about 8:30 now, and we're ready to party. Like every great TOPJAW day, we're starting it with the best pastries in the city we can find. This is Medicine, the old Birmingham Society of Artists, but now an artisanal bakery. Let's go in. It closed in 2011 and the owners were like, this space is so amazing, we have to do something with it. Mate, it's awesome in here.
Less walking?
It's awesome in here.
Less walking.
Oh.
It's like the opposite to more.
It's awesome in here. So in the space's previous life, this was just full of art, exhibitions, and they got a bit of a tip to that here. They still run this space as a venue. Art. On food waste. Topical. We've asked for 2 pastries. We've gone with dealer's choice, as in just give us what they fancy. And a couple of little oat milk baggers for the boys. There's nothing like having a hardcore sugar hit right before you got a whole day of filming. Everything looks amazing. You got your very conventional all butter croissants. You got salted caramel donuts, which are just doused in sauce. And the brownies that look like you could build houses with them. Man, maple. Oh, Canadian nectar.
He's into it. He's into it.
I'm gonna open this up like it's the latest edition of Auto Trader. Hello, sunshine. Who am I?
Pablo Escobar.
Sugar monster.
Jess, where we going, bro?
Go for brunch. Yorks. We're in the New Street area. The Bullring's right there. We're right in the centre of Birmingham. They do a phenomenal brunch. The Times and the Observer don't just say this is one of the best brunches in Birmingham, but one of the best brunches in the country.
What?
Times and the Observer. Big publications. Big names put on the line for this place. This place opened in 2012 when sourdough and specialty coffee was like a whole different language. So all the coffee served at York's is roasted by this machine right here, and I'm not talking about Rich.
This machine right here, I'm not talking about Rich.
Magic green beans. I was expecting them to smell just a little bit like coffee. Nope, it smelled like daffodils. This is their beetroot and rose latte. Rose petals on top, fragrant and floral. Let's go. That is good. This is their Arabian butter eggs. We've got a butter with cumin and garlic, pickled onions, poached eggs, 2 types of chili, Aleppo and Efrat, all on our wonderful friend sourdough. Delicate, light, delectable. The brunch of dreams, this is making me so happy. The smells are going straight through the nostrils, into my brain, and creating a smile. This is brine chicken, which is in smoked honey and Cajun spices with their secret batter mix. Deep fried for the lads. This would like pull your pants down and steal your lunch money, wouldn't it? Yeah. There's a party in here. All right. Thank you very much, Rich.
Anytime.
One hell of a brunch. When you're in Birmingham, you have to come to York's.
Right back, boy.
Yeah. Oh, Donkey Kong today, aren't I? Made a short trip to a very cool part of town. This is Digbeth, and we're here at Stag, where Will is going to have a trim. And what goes well with a trim? Pints go well with a trim. We weren't going to have one, but then Rich at York said that he and his mates love it when we get pissed on camera. 11 a.m, it's the evening somewhere, knees up. So Will, you know Bird's brand custard?
Yep.
This collection of buildings here used to be their factory. It's now called the Custard Factory, and it's home to loads of creatives and little businesses just like this. And this place can really get popping. Mary Poppins. Your hair looks wild. Please keep off the grass. Come a little bit out of the city centre of Birmingham. Edgbaston is one of the nicest neighbourhoods, and Simpsons has had a Michelin star since 2000. After I drank that barbecue cocktail, Ethan went, "There's rum in that that's 75% proof." Oh. Well, everyone in there is in suits.
Yeah, let's go and pretend to be normal.
This is like the staging area. You come here for a little drink before you get taken to the main event. Oh mate, Gordon Ramsay. Awards galore. This is their beautiful manicured gardens with a tree fountain. There's a couple of cars backfiring, but after all, it's Birmingham. Mate, look at that on their COVID directions, the old Michelin logo. They're not daft, are they? Right here, served delicately in this oyster shell. We've got their beef tartare with caviar. Caviar? We have beef tartare, caviar, and an oyster cream. So at Simpsons, you got a choice of two routes. You either go for a 3-course lunch menu at this time, or you can go for the 8-course tasting menu. We're having an abbreviated version of the 8-course tasting menu. And next up, we're here with the cured salmon, heritage tomatoes, and right here we've got heritage beetroot and goat cheese ice. We're announced we're coming to Birmingham. Simpsons messaged us and like, hope you're coming to us. And we're like, play it cool, play it cool, play it cool. Yeah.
We'll squeeze you in.
Cheers, man. This is our cod with 2 types of courgette, yellow and green. And over here we have chicken with black garlic truffle. Don't mind if I do. Oh, custard tart, raspberry sorbet. Oh, cuts, delicate. Another take on a British classic, peach melba. I'd quite like to have a Paul Hollywood handshake moment, when it really particularly slaps.
This is it.
Oh no.
We're pissed.
2 absolute pints of rosé.
Loved it.
Thank you very much.
Wow, zuz. I mean, what do we expect, right? From a restaurant that's had a Michelin star for 21 years, it was obviously going to be perfectly crafted. I mean, it's just simplicity at its absolute best. Come on, Will, get in. Alrighty. This is Indian Brewery, owned and run by a guy called Jazz Powell. He started brewing beer in 2014, and he was having trouble getting wholesale customers. He opened Indian Brewery right here by Snow Hill Station. Right by Snow Hill Station, you could not get any closer. Started with 1 arch, and now it's 2. And Jazz Powell said without this place, Indian Brewery wouldn't be here today. They've now got a bunch of locations, they are thriving, and this is the home of the Birmingham Lager. Jazz Powell's idea for the Birmingham Lager came when he was sat in a restaurant in Birmingham and he was drinking London Lager. And he was like, what? Why don't we have a Birmingham Lager? That makes so much more sense. This is it. Big up. That's beautiful, and on the more pale ale side of lager, I reckon, my absolute favourite IPA, Pales for the Mouse. Choo choo.
You hungry?
Yeah. We have two of their fat naans. Chicken tikka one and a chili fish one. And then here, their Indian fish and chips. Here we have Chart Attack. Mate, it gets me every time. And this right here is their pakora pops.
What's going first?
Let's go with a chicken tikka, fat naan. I love curry sauce, and I completely understand it's not for everyone, but it definitely is for me. Let's go for a Chart Attack, Will. If Sagaloo was a onion bhaji, this is what it would be.
Look how many drinks there are.
Wait, why we got two?
He just wanted to give us two.
Oh, I'm gonna be so drunk.
Please, man.
Well, what? What are you? Your face, yours cracking up. For those of you that enjoy seeing us get a bit swirl town, we're there. We're there.
What about the other intro? Ouch. What about the other?
Oh,
Go on, get it.
We are close. After that kind of spicy walk, we're here at Hockley Social Club. Big old dining area, multiple food vendors, but there's a couple that we really want to see. Let's go. We're here to see Buddha Belly and Andy Low and Slow. This is Buddha Belly. We're gonna have a bit of curry, a bit of fried chicken noodles, a little bit of a rogue combination. Espresso martini and some Thai food. We've got their fried chicken noodles on one side and then massaman curry and rice on the other. Two forks, Edward Scissorhands. Honestly, you know food's good when you're this full and flavours are still hitting you. Don't trip! Lovely, thank you. Bang 'em.
Love a hairy chicken wing.
Next up we have Andy Low and Slow. Not his real surname, but to us it is. Andy got made redundant 8 years ago and was like, I just want to work in food, man. He had an installation at Digbeth Dining Club and he got that because he gave some brisket on a tray to the guy who owned Digbeth Dining Club for his breakfast after a rave. Andy Low and Slow, he's like a smoky bad boy. And he serves up an absolutely beautiful Tamworth pork rib and some brisket sausage. That's out of this world good. Birmingham, you've got Andy Low and Slow serving up this. You are spoiled. Oh, that sausage. I've looked up to Andy Low and Slow for a while, and his food did not disappoint. No way. It elevated what I thought it could do. Cabs, here we should go. This busy road that I've driven down many a times is home to a restaurant that is sultry, Gaijin Sushi. Gaijin Sushi opened, and like 2 weeks later, Jay Rayner's walked in, not planned. Michael, the head chef here, didn't know who he was, just served him like a normal bloke, and he was like, this guy swears a lot. Michael calls up Duncan, the other owner's like, oh, apparently we just had a guy called Jay Rayner in, that's a big deal. Duncan was like, what? If you want good sushi, like really good sushi, and you're in the Midlands, there's only one place to come. Here are our friends, Robin and Kirky, and Kirky's in some vintage merch. Look at this, mate, we got an absolute sashimi showdown. Salmon with salmon eggs. We got scallops, we got bluefin tuna, we have sea bream from the UK. This is Michael, head chef at Gaijin Sushi. And in here we got the prawn tempura with avocado, with scorched eel and eel sauce with a bit of sesame on top.
No,
He said don't do it.
It's got sauce on it. No dip.
Jesus.
He's not been listening to you.
No, I haven't. They just were giving me. They were giving me heat. We've got some nigiri here we've got some blow-torched salmon belly, we've got some eel with sesame, we've got the surf clams. I mean, this is just...
What a spread, mate.
Michael! It's holding up my lines. Within this roll, right, we have 1 piece of tuna, 3 cuts. The akami, the otoro, and the chutoro. Michael, I didn't even have to look at the phone. Very little bit of soy sauce, as instructed by Michael. Oh,
Just a little one. I'm a big Duncan.
oh, that was good. Fantastic sushi. Kirks and Robin have been helping us with our tour selection today, although you did not know this place even existed, so.
Right, here we are, Wine Freedom. This is a great spot in Digbeth that Robin and I come to a lot. Great wine, great people serve here, and we're excited to show you guys this bar. The thing about this place is it only serves organic wine.
And this is Sam. So Sam, if it's not biodiverse or organic wine, Sam, I've seen him do it. He'll just smash it against the wall. This is like all I want, Will. I want a TOPJAW studio like this. Just a vaulted ceiling with skylights and all the plants in the world. That's all I want, but no, we don't have that. Sam has that. It's in the form of Wine Freedom in the centre of Digbeth. Sam is an absolute wine head. Have a chat with Sam and leave an absolute wine sommelier. I'm trolleyed, like out of body experience kind of. Had a lot to drink. Zumhof. It's our final stop of the evening. This place is, don't like the word, but it is vibes. Inside you've got DJs playing. Upstairs they've got some street food vendors. They've got Meat Me Spun, Osso and Bonehead serving up the best street food in Birmingham, but obviously we're a little bit too kind of full up for that sort of stuff. You know what I'm saying?
But here's some nice pictures.
Here's some nice pictures of people eating some food.
This is a Zumhof snap. Cheers.
Anyway, Will's going home, so the film has to end here now. I'm so sorry, guys. It will carry on. That's it for you. It's not for me. I'm going to sit here with these two lovebirds and drink the night away. Will, Birmingham's been fantastic. We've gone from dawn till dusk, had a fantastic time on this summer month. Things are opening up again. Birmingham, second biggest city in the UK. It obviously had to be some brilliant things going on. Thanks to everyone who recommended places to go. Thanks to all my friends in Birmingham who have handpicked the spots. We hope you've done you justice. And guys, what do they need to do? Subscribe to TOPJAW.
Subscribe to TOPJAW, baby.
Subscribe to TOPJAW, baby.